All right, listen. So, do me a favor, gentlemen. Can you move out of the way of the anchor chart so we can look at it? Because we're going to have to refer to it the entire time. How many people have done this before? Block printing. All right. So, one thing you got to know is it can get very messy. When you're doing this, you need to know not to get anything on your clothes. So, we have a bag of teachers' t-shirts. They're oversized. I'm going to wash them every time we do printing, once a week. You're going to put these on over your uniforms. Your parents pay too much. They work too hard for uniforms. I don't want you to get things dirty. You understand? Even though this is water-soluble ink, it will wash out, but it might leave like a slight stain on your uniform shirt or anything light. So you don't want to get it on your uniform. All right? What does that say? Somebody tell me what the first thing on that anchor chart says. You know? Only I scoop the ink. You understand this? So I don't care who's running the printing station. Only I scoop the ink. This ink's expensive, and sometimes when we pour it out ourselves, we get too much out, and we don't know that we're wasting too much. So I'll put it out. When we run out, raise your hand, let me know, and I'll put more ink out. First, we're all going to do black. Then after that, we're going to start to experiment with other colors like orange, blue, red. We can even do like a tie-dye effect, but I want you to do just black first, just one color. Here's our paper that we're going to use for the block prints. All right. They're a little bit oversized. They're slightly bigger than the blocks we're using. I have to sign off on you coming up here. We're going to have 2 or 3 people running the print station and cleaning up. Once you're done printing your blocks, you're going to sit down. All right? First thing we do is I'll scoop out ink. One thing you got to notice is I don't want you to put this handle in ink when we put it down. You're going to leave it like this. I don't want you to go like that and have the handle in ink. Otherwise, it's going to make a mess. I also don't want you to drag your knuckles through the ink that we're going to put on here because it's going to mess everything up. Then it'll get ink in the weird spots on here where you're not supposed to, and it'll get ink on your paper where you're not supposed to get it. All right? So we put the ink down. Like I said, only I'm going to do this. And you got to roll it out flat. Don't go all the way to the edges with this. Does everybody hear that sound? That's the sound we're waiting to hear. Hear it? Yeah. It's like a tacky sound. Narcosis. Huh?
Why does it sound like it's sticky?
It is sticky.
Ink not sticky.
And you want to make sure it looks kind of flat. No, this is block printing ink. It's thicker. It has a higher viscosity.
Oh, so it's 2 different inks?
Yeah, there's a lot of different inks. Some ink is watery. This ink is very thick, just so it can be braided out like this. Look how this is. I don't want you to go to the edges. If you go to the edges of the paper and you over roll it, number 1, you're going to roll the ink too thin. Number 2, you're going to make a mess of this table, which you don't want to do because then the ink is going to get everywhere. All right, so once you hear it, it looks flat and you hear that sound, then you're going to roll it over your block. You want to roll it out flat. You don't want to over roll it because then you're going to start to pick the ink back up. And then it's going to be bare in spots. When you put your brayer down, make sure you put it like that. Take your paper, you lay it on top. What I don't want you to do is push down on everything. I want you to try to feel the raised areas, the black lines that you left, and only push on those. So you're trying to like feel it. You can also use the back of a spoon to do this if you don't want to do it with your hand. But when you do it with your hand, you can feel it. These are bigger than the ones we've normally done. What was your question? Well, that one so we can see what we're doing with our hands. Why are we laughing, gentlemen? You peel back, you gotta peel back slow.
That's really tough. And it looks better than blue.
Like a tattoo.
Yeah, so look,
You can turn it into a tattoo.
there's some little bare areas in there. I could have got more ink on those sections. So you can start to tell what makes a good print and what makes a bad print. This one's pretty good, but I feel like we could do better. There's like a little like bare area in there.
But mister, you can use that as a tat, right? Put it on my back.
Yeah.
No, it won't work as a tattoo.
Is ink bitter for a while?
It's not that kind of ink. No, this is water-soluble ink. Washes right off the water. Does anybody have any questions about the process?
That's the point. You're not gonna wash it up for water no time soon.
So here's what we're going to do when we're done. The people who are over here. Those of us just doing prints, you're going to sit down. You're going to give these to the people running the station. We're going to put these aside to be dried. You need to do at least 4 prints. At least 4. After it's dry, you're going to number them and sign them in pencil. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do color ones later. At the end of the class, these got to go into the sink and get washed like dishes. These get thrown away. All right? And then we're going to peel up this paper. Nobody has any questions?
Nope. What did you do that?
What did I do this for? Because you need to roll it flat or else it's going to be real gloopy on here. Gonzalez, questions? Laquan, questions? How many people here are ready to print today? All right, we're going to set you up with smocks, and then we're going to actually watch video you guys printing as well. Just make sure you got it, okay? All right, if anybody's ready, let's come over here. What's that? Where's the t-shirts? Right there. I have 5 of them, so let's do 5. Everybody else continue carving. When you're ready, raise your hand. Don't get out of your seat. Yes. 4 of the same thing, and then we'll do color ones later. Well, you still got to carve everything, right? Do you need a Sharpie? Okay, when you finish transferring your Sharpie, I'll get it. Gentlemen, what's the matter? Laquan, sit. Shamar, sit. Be careful over here. Don't knock me over. Looks like a what? They're all big. They're big on purpose.
Mine's like a dress.
All right, you ready? Get some more ink on there. She needs to run 3 more. Go wash your hands. Your hands get dirty. Wash them. Now, what colors you want? One orange. There's one. Make sure it's flat. All right, just lay her down. Make sure the handle's out.
No, I'm not. Can you give me a one?
Lay it down flat. Hold it with one hand, and I want you to rub it out like this. Little circles, lightly. Try not to put it in the white area too much. Try to only hit your black lines. Not right now.
Mister.
And
Mister.
get all the. No. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, quiet up. How's it look? You need more ink? Or you do? Make sure you don't roll it out the edge. Huh? Alright, give it the remote. Out of the way, Thomas. Thomas. Out of the way. You're right in the way so the camera can't see what they're doing.
It was on the whole time. It's not. You had me walk around like a weird knot. It wasn't connected.
Leave yours over here where you are. Yes. Thank you, sir. All right. I think we're going to put these in a different spot tomorrow because that's where I want the blocks to go. Huh? Yeah, because you're going to get wet. Today we'll leave them in the sink.
No, the dark purple right there in the file.
How we doing? How's your hands? Doing up slow. Thomas, have a seat. Who's he? Mr. Gonzalez, you gonna be ready to do this tomorrow? Be careful. Peel back slow. Let me see. Oh. All right. So we know. What did we do wrong? We roll it on the thing. All right. We're gonna have to cut that tomorrow. Put it on. Do one more. One more. Once you get one more, go.
Oh wait, no. You have an orange one? Yeah.
Now look, tomorrow, you want to center it. See how like right here you have the big margin? That's cool. I think it's a good print. Yeah, we just. All right, let it dry. We still want to put it down there to dry. We want to talk about the difference about what makes a better print. Save them all. Even your rough drafts, even when you think it's a mistake, you're going to learn from. What's the matter? Be careful.
I can't.
Careful. Huh? Mañana. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Spit your gum out. Spit your gum out now. Gum. Excuse me. Language. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to clean up. Make sure you hand everything in. Ladies, after you run these prints, let's put the brayers in the sink. We gotta wash them.
Yeah, he did. Put it straight over it.
Hold it with one hand. There you go. And I wouldn't push too hard. Little circles, like I said, little circles.
Like this.
Because I'm afraid you're gonna push into the white area. There you go.
No, mister.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Somebody was listening. Aaliyah, you were doing good. Help him.
But mister, I don't like being in the video.
It's only your hand.
No, you put it up to my face.
I don't know what you're talking about. How we doing, Evie?
Good.
We ready to pull that one?
I like it.
Slowly. Let's see it.
Your hands in my way.
Good job.
Ready?
Pretty clean.
Mister, you got me.
So that little area up top, you don't want to push that hard. You don't want those little crumbs in there. So your next one, try to feel your lines. All right? You don't want to push so hard. You got to do small circles. You understand, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yeah, mister.
Thank you. All right, good job, Mr. Gonzalez. Much better. Look how it's cleaner. You see it? Good. You should be holding it down with the other hand. All right.
Since
You
this
ready
is
to
her
peel it
next
up?
one, I'm
Slowly. Why don't you hold it up so I can see it?
It's still.
Let me see. Yeah, that one's a little bare. All right.
That one actually.
We just need more ink. We'll do it. We'll run another run tomorrow.
Alright.
This world is big and wild and half insane. Take me where real animals are playing. Just a dirty old shack with a handle